more. See me in the tree, see you on the seafloor. Your luck's run out.
Good day, VC. Welcome back. This is my fourth video shooting in a row, so apologize if I sound a bit flat. I just had a day to spare, and I thought I'd pump out a bunch of videos that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm wearing my Bradford City shirt because they won this morning against Stockport County in the EFL Trophy 3-2. So thought I'd wear the shirt. Anyway, so this is kind of back to an old school vinyl finds video, but I thought I would show kind of new releases and new reissues that I have picked up over the past kind of sort of 6 months or so. What's playing in the background is this fantastic reissue from a few years ago. I think it came out in like 2015, something like that, of the Swedish prog and psych rock band Gras Stenar. Absolutely fantastic record, worth it for the one really long piece of music which is playing in the background called Summer Latin. Really wonderful. Very cool. Anyway, so this is a bunch of stuff really, bunch of genres. First one is this reissue of a 1997 album by Australian band from Melbourne called Hydroplane. This is a reissue on Efficient Space that came out in 2022. Now, hard to describe what this is, but ethereal, dreamy vocals, a bit dark in parts. I'll put an audio clip in because I think this is a really wonderful record. I discovered this through Spotify streaming of all places. But yeah, just called Hydroplane. Yeah, do check it out. I think this is really fantastic and really worth picking up. I want to say these guys are related to the Cat's Meow. I'm pretty sure they are. And this is what they went on to do after that. And the Cat's Meow you might know from a release on the Dala label. There's a little hype sticker. First time vinyl issue of Hydroplane's formidable 1997 debut. The alter ego of the Cat's Meow. John Peel endorsed group found underground fandom for their chemistry, sublime guitar, atmospheric and hypnotic samples. Yeah, it says for fans of DJ Shadow's Introducing, but I would not have made that link at all. But yeah, do check it out. Here's a sound clip of a track. Second up, I picked up this wonderful reissue slash bootleg of this first Terry Reid album, Reid Streams. and Dorian Reed's. This is basically essentially a bootleg, but it originally came out in 1967 on the Mass Arts label. Absolutely fantastic. I really like the track, which is called Untitled Organ. Yeah, really detailed recording too. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I didn't actually know there was a bootleg ready available, so I saw this in the store and grabbed it kind of immediately. A record that's been on my want list forever, and I missed out by a very small margin on an original earlier in the year. It was way over what I should be paying for it anyway, but I saw this got a reissue. This is a killer jazz rock fusion record by the krautrock band Embryo. This is called Rocksession. This is a kind of one of those MIG reissues. Like it's honestly a pretty basic reissue. The original is a gatefold. It's not a gatefold. It's on this like weird grey, kind of grey average vinyl. I love the album and the music is fantastic, but it's a very cheaply done reissue, and it was a cheap to buy. I do love this. Check out the track Warm Canto on side B, which is a cover of a Mal Waldron piece, which completely strangely and coincidentally I also picked up the fancy audiophile reissue of The Quest by Mal Waldron, which features that very track, Warm Canto, also the first track on side B. Yeah, this was very expensive, but it's beautifully done. A really great lively album, kind of a classic. It's got this really nice textured material on it that the original had. One I've been after for ages. Kind of, I know it inside out because I listened to it so much on streaming over the years. I probably didn't need to buy this, but it was there, and I grabbed it. The Quest by Mal Waldron. A lovely, lively record. Gets a little bit out in places with Dolphy, Booker Irvin, Ron Carter, and Mal Waldron. Classic group of musicians on New Jazz. I think this is a craft reissue. Amazing cover. Always reminds me of Champ Sound. If anyone remembers the old vinyl community member Andrew over at Champ Sound, this record reminds me of him. Okay, what else have we got here? Alright, we'll finish with some jazz at the end. I finally picked up these two reissues. I'm sure lots of you know what these records are here. But yeah, absolutely interesting, strange, bizarre, cult-like music from Master Wiburn Burchette. I'm not going to describe the music because you should just check them out. I didn't know that these had been repressed, so I was really happy to grab both of these. Basically instructional music on meditation and transcendental meditation, but ends up being kind of like really kind of haunting and a little bit strange. Yeah, wonderful. So I was really happy to grab those two. This one I prefer slightly more. There's other ones too that I haven't checked out. These are the only two that I know. Fantastic. These are Numero Group reissues. And both originally came out in, I think, 1975 and maybe 1973. Yeah. Don't know what else to say about this, but just check them out. If you like my channel, you'll like the music. And the last two I just picked up last week, and yeah, I am very happy to grab them. They're both quite different, summery, groovy, funky jazz records from New Zealand. This is the wonderful Joe Kaptein's his debut album, Eternal Afternoon. Joe is an amazing keyboard piano player. He's been around the scene for a long time. He's played on lots of albums, lots of bands, currently in Princess Chelsea. This is his first release on Sarang Bang Records. Now, if you know my channel, I've talked about Sarang Bang a million different times before. An amazing, I guess, would I say they were an archival release label? Not really. They've put out a lot of different stuff and focus a lot on jazz and jazz fusion in New Zealand. But yeah, this is amazing. It's almost like a funky jazz fusion record. Almost just sounds really positive, really uplifting, really groovy. Some killer playing. Lots of local Auckland musicians on here. Names I know, names I don't know. Yeah, I'll put a little audio clip on. This is Joe Kaptein, Eternal Afternoon. It sounds like the cover and the title, Eternal Afternoon, a sunny long afternoon where time seems to slowly, slow down. The sun's out, sun starts to set. Yeah, very chill. Yeah, fantastic. I really like that. The last one is the new album by, look at that for artwork, Nathan Haynes, Notes. Not really the sort of record I would show, but I do really like this, and there's about 3 or 4 tracks that I absolutely love. This is almost like a acid jazz throwback record with like house tracks, jazz funky tracks, jazz fusion tracks. It kind of covers a lot of bases. I would say like it does remind me of like acid jazz in parts. Nathan Haynes is a New Zealand jazz musician that's been around for years and years and years. This is his latest release. I will admit that I have kind of largely ignored his music, but I heard a few tracks on this. I think Giles Peterson featured the track Bellow Deer. Yeah, but features Mark de Clive Lowe on a lot of tracks, Nathan Haynes. Joe plays on a couple, and Nathan plays on a few Joe stuff. Check out the track Bellow Deer, Journey to the Peak, and Night Moves. Yeah, I guess you'll call it acid house, acid jazz. Not really acid house, no. I'd say acid jazz. There's hip hop. It's just a really cool snapshot of what's happening in New Zealand jazz music at the moment. Really, really well produced. Just sounds really summery and fun. Nathan Haynes, Notes. So there you go. I kind of rushed through those a little bit. Things for you all to check out if you don't know them, and things I love. Shout out to the guy that came up and spoke to me at the Others Way Music Festival. I'll put some clips in. I think I've put them at the beginning in here. Just before Marred Life, said he was a fan of the channel and was here at the show because I recommended Marred Life, which was very, very cool to see. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'll see you all soon.